Well, in your headlines this morning, of course, we're talking about what happened at USC. Right now, 2 people are dead, and the community is in shock. What happened at USC is national news right now.
And today, we're hoping to get more answers. Very few details in the case have been released, but right now, we can tell you that SLED is investigating, and this morning, the coroner is expected to release the names of the victims. WACH FOX has made the decision not to identify them until the coroner makes it clear that he has properly notified their families. But we should be able to tell you a little bit more later on today.
And now what we know so far is that SLED is confirming this was an isolated situation. They say it was a murder-suicide, and they're calling for city, state, even federal authorities to be involved. And take a look. Clearly a terrifying day for people there on campus. Everything started unfolding just before 1 o'clock. We're told the shooting happened at the new School of Public Health on the USC campus. 2 people were found dead in that building.
Well, USC campus police, Columbia police, SLED, and even Columbia fire crews were called in to lock down several blocks along Assembly Street in downtown Columbia. No one in and no one out. And it stayed that way for several hours before determining that there was no longer a threat. They were very careful to clarify there was at no time was the school involved in an active shooter situation. That's word for word from SLED spokesman Tom Berry. Today will no doubt be a very long day for investigators.
This is a process that will take some time. It is a very slow, very methodical work because we want to make absolutely sure it's done right.
USC's Public Safety Administration, as well as City of Columbia and the Richland County Coroner's Office. The university has canceled classes at the Public School of Health and the Discovery Building today. Police say it will remain closed while they investigate. Now the rest of the campus is open. Over at Clemson, students will wear garnet and black in a show of solidarity.
University President Dr. Harris Pastides released a statement saying, in part, the USC family experienced a great tragedy. The University of South Carolina Police Department responded to the shots immediately, and within moments, our community was alerted. The building was quickly secured. And thank you also to our students, faculty, and staff for their cooperation and fast action. We know the grieving period will be long, and our counseling center is available to anyone who may need assistance.
Well, when something like this happens, the University of South Carolina has more than 20 different ways to share emergency messages with students, faculty, and parents.
Which means people knew what was going on pretty quickly.
Within the minutes of that happening, we had our dean of our college inform us what was going on. We locked the doors and barricaded ourselves in there.
Looking at what's called the Carolina Alert Notification System. Our Destiny Chance joins us live this morning on campus. Destiny, this system played a major role in keeping people up to date and in the know during yesterday's tragedy.
That's right, Britt. No one method is capable of reaching everyone, everywhere, every time. But Carolina Alert definitely utilized most of their 20 channels yesterday to warn everyone within minutes of the shooting. The first tweet and Facebook notifications went out at 1:15 yesterday. The first RSS feed was at 1:16, warning them to seek safe shelter, obey officials, and shots fired at the new School of Public Health. The first text message was then sent at 1:28, and at 2:15, a notification tweet and status update notified everyone that there was no longer a threat on campus. By 2:44, an email was sent with the same update. There have been no complaints about how the Carolina Alert system as this situation played out, but the immediate notifications comply with USC's emergency notification plan. It's federal law to immediately notify students if a threat, such as murder, has been reported to campus security or local law enforcement. And you can get those Carolina alerts I mentioned on our website at watch.com. Something else worth mentioning, people have been using social media to show their unity and support for the university. The hashtag #PrayForUSC is now trending on Twitter. Reporting live at USC, Destiny Chance, Watch Fox News.